I've been floating for most of the day, at least I believe. I'm not exactly sure how to keep track of time out here. I do my best not to make too much noise. There's no way of telling if that monster is still around. Luckily, there are a bit of rations packed onto the raft, so I've been able to eat and drink. Just above the horizon, I can see it. The island the co-pilot was talking about. At first, I only saw the top of a tree. After another day, I could see most of the island. There's still no telling how long it will take for me to float over there, but the destination's in sight. I try again to get some sleep. During the night, I was awoken to some splashing. I opened my eyes, but I refused to move. A low growl echoes across the ocean. I laid awake the rest of the night, monitoring the noise. Once the sun began to rise, I noticed that the noise had disappeared. However, I also noticed a small unicorn the size of a plushie on the raft with me. I watched as it hopped along the edge of the raft. Suddenly, other weird things began to happen. I must have lost my mind while I was out here. Balloons rising to the sky, the weird unicorn that seems like it wants to talk to me. At one point, there were even two birds trying to poke holes in my raft. And they weren't seagulls. Definitely some common pigeons or something like that. I try to ignore my mind coming apart and focus on the goal. The island is close now. Hopefully by tomorrow I can make it there. The next night was similar to the last. I was up all night to make sure I wasn't eaten. This time I was joined by the unicorn and his friend, an orange blob with a slight resemblance to Grimace. I nicknamed him Gumbo. This should have made it clear to me that I was hallucinating, but at the time, it could be hard to keep anything straight. They huddled with me in fear of what was out there. A breeze began to pick up, and some rain started. Luckily, I had a sheet prepared for rain. As long as I can stay dry, I should be alright. I slowly cover the raft with the sheet and angle it so the rain would dump in the ocean. I place the box of rations in the middle so it doesn't start collecting water, then I close my eyes. But the second I do, the low growl returns. I hope this time the rain will distract it, and I keep huddled with my imaginary friends. Hopefully this will be my last night in this ocean hell.